So hi
IPL
guys and
finals.
welcome back to Cricket Caviar and its finale, the grand finale of IPL. Gujarat,
भाई
Rajasthan, two neighboring states. We always saw Chennai, Bangalore, or Chennai, Hyderabad, but this is the first time there's a neighboring state in the northern or the western part of India playing the final. So quickly we'll get on to the preview and let's start with the post-auction journey. I mean, Gujarat, we totally gave them no chance when this team was assembled. I think we had doubts on Hardik Pandya's captaincy, and we also had a few doubts whether they picked the right batting order. I mean, the batting order was not looking $1 million, but they have come good. Hardik Pandya has filled that middle order gap, which we thought Vijay Shankar or somebody else will really struggle. And their Rajasthan Royals, again, a very specialist oriented team. Actually, both teams are very specialist oriented. They have
lots of match winners in both
not
teams.
many all rounders. They have not many all rounders.
But yeah,
So yeah,
packed with
Rajasthan.
lots of match winners, it should be very thrilling contest. Yeah.
Yeah. So throwback to the last two games, and GT have won both the games. Convincingly. The first match was actually Rajasthan started well, but it was Hardik Pandya's 87 of 50, and then Miller giving a killer blow to Rajasthan with 42 of 19, and they scored 192. And Rajasthan were actually, because of Butler, they were 65 in 6 overs, but then they crumbled in the chase and they lost by 37 runs. In the qualifier one, we saw that again Rajasthan set up a good total with a slow start. They played out Rashid Khan, and 188 was still going to be a big task, but another last over chase by Gujarat Titans, which has been their modus operandi. I mean, they have won 6 matches chasing in the last over. That has been just the amazing. No team has done that in the history of IPL, and Gujarat again winning that match also convincingly. So we have seen two high-scoring encounters, but we'll have to see how the pitch plays in Ahmedabad and what will be the conditions. The ground is going to be bigger. The pitch is going to probably have more bounce. Fast bowlers, both teams have amazing fast bowlers. So what are your views on some of these things?
Yeah. No, I think these are very two great teams. It reminds me, you were saying that earlier, जब IPL start हुआ था, तो you're like कि अगर किसी पे बैट करना है तो North Indian team पे बैट करो इस बार. And actually, North Indian
हाँ
teams are
यार,
playing the
शिखर की
finals.
बात सही निकल गई. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And
Wow.
I'm going to show straight support, guys. Gujarat not putting a neutral background. And I'm going to, मैंने अभी से fantasy team बना दी है. Butler को drop कर दिया है कल के मैच.
Not a good idea at all. You cannot drop a batsman like Butler. Butler is one of the best batsmen in world right now. He's going to be the next England captain as well. You cannot drop that guy. Anyways, so yeah, I'm looking forward to a very close contest. I mean, yeah, Gujarat seems like a more balanced and complete team. They have like good openers, good middle orders, good finisher, good bowlers, everything. Rajasthan, yeah, they have a little bit of issue when it comes to finishing games. However, Rajasthan has really played well on the back of amazing performances from Butler and other teams. So honestly, for me, it's very difficult to pick a side today. I'm looking forward to both teams playing really well. You know, Hardik Pandya. Imagine Hardik Pandya walking out as a captain in his first season as IPL captain. That's a really, really big thing for him as well. You know, that even sets out a path for him to maybe become a captain for the Indian cricket team later on. So yeah, looking forward to an amazing contest today.
It's very funny, like mostly हार्दिक पांड्या के फेस पे कैसी स्माइल रहती है कि भाई बिलीव इन योर, बिकॉज इतने सारे लास्ट ओवर चेजेस हुए हैं. आई एम श्योर कल भी वो वॉक इन उसके टाइम ऐसे ही फेस रहेगा कि भाई मुझे बिलीव इन योर फाइनल्स मैं हूँ. इट्स वेरी फनी हिज एक्सप्रेशन.
Yeah, I think also I would like to give a due to Sanju Samson, because against all odds he has been leading this Rajasthan team, and the team comprises of characters like Ashwin, who are very difficult to manage as a captain, because they think they are Ashwin almost thinks he's the captain, and Sanju losing 13 tosses in the tournament in 16 matches, and against all these odds, he has come up to this final. He's not in contention for Indian team place, or he's never, I think, going to be Indian team captain, but the seriousness and the sincerity which he has shown in this job. He's due for much appreciation, and he has not tried to change his batting role and batting game, and he has played his natural game throughout. Normally we see captains, they change their approach when they become captain from a normal batsman, but he has stuck to his game plan, and that has been refreshing to see from Rajasthan Royals point of view. Yeah, so let's talk about some of the key the lineups and the key matchups that's going to be there. I mean, first of all, definitely the chasing team, if Gujarat chases, it will be a big advantage to them. The toss is going to be very crucial here, and Gujarat chasing 7 out of 8 times is going to favor them. They will have that confidence with the finishers like Miller, Tewatia and Rashid. The 3 best finishers in form right now in world cricket. I think Gujarat will feel comfortable in that zone of chasing. On the other hand, the modus operandi of Rajasthan is putting up big totals. They have put up big totals and tried to, squeeze out the team, defend totals. So they have completely opposite approaches when it comes to playing a cricket match and winning it. Rajasthan have gone big with the bat in the first innings, and they have put the teams under pressure. We saw a match where KKR were almost able to, they were in such a comfortable position, and Yuzi Chahal took a hat-trick and won the game for RR. On the other side, we have seen Rahul Tewatia winning 4 games, 4 matches out of 11 matches by his own bat, and David Miller playing 2 crucial chase knocks, once against CSK and once today in the qualifier one. And actually, I saw a video where David Miller father has commented that he has changed his technique and the way he plays spin. He's much better now footwork wise against spin.
I mean, it's incredible. He bats at 5 and he still scored 450 runs in that tournament, like batting at that level.
And honestly, Miller has been very consistent in the last 1.5 years for South Africa as well. So all that form seems to be translating. He has become like that senior batsman in the South African team as well, who they can bank on, someone like Mike Hussey to finish games and win the matches. So so I think Miller was a really, really great strategic buy for Gujarat Titans.
And as Shikhar said, Gujarat might fancy chasing, but I don't trust Ahmedabad's pitch at all. I mean, even though it is fresh, I mean, relatively fresh, but I think it is the most difficult batting pitch considering all the venues, all the Maharashtra venues. And so I can bet if 180 is scored, the second team won't be able to chase, even though you're talking about Hetmeyer or Miller as finishers, but I don't think the team can chase 180 here.
Another point that I would just like to bring up is which Joss Butler will come today. And Joss Butler has had tournament of 2 halves. And the first half, he was blazing. He was going all out. But the second half, he could not find his rhythm.
Trying to take responsibility, trying to stay there. Yeah, that other kind of.
And today, he will face a special challenge of Rashid Khan. Rashid Khan has been the most successful bowler against Joss Butler, and he has struggled. So there is a matchup that Rashid Khan may come in the power play itself, try to get Joss Butler's wicket early. That could be one of the match scenarios. And if Joss Butler, what approach does he take? Does he tries to take on Rashid Khan, or will he try to play out the power play? And bank on Yashasvi Jaiswal to take on the power play. He has been extremely successful in batting in the power play. So that will be an interesting moment of the match. Also, Sanju Samson has struggles against Hasaranga, which is the googly wrist spin. And what approach will he have? I think, Kunal, you are absolutely right. Rajasthan batting is very top heavy. Like after they lose Samson, Butler, Padikkal is reliable, but I don't know. He is finding a new role. He is not suited to this role. And you cannot rely on him on a big final. So the RR batting looks very shaky.
That is my concern with the GT players as well. I mean, Saha and Wade have done really well, but again, it's a quality bowling lineup. I also have concerns about their top order. So same with Jaiswal and Padikkal. Yeah, you can say, because sometimes they can get. But actually with Rajasthan top order batters, the thing is different. Padikkal will try to just stay there, which is even worse. At least Wade to फालतू का shot मार के out हो ही जाता है.
But Wade is a big match player.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Wade
also
is a
true.
big match player. And GT
Yeah.
have good batting depth. Like if you see Miller, Tewatia and Rashid Khan, that gives them a good depth. But Rajasthan is lacking in that depth because they have Ashwin. Ashwin is good for matlab ki aisa kuch 140,
Are you
150,
sure
but I don't
Ashwin
think
won't
he
be
can
promoted
chase.
in this match? Are you sure? Like, do you
I
think?
certainly hope not. I don't want to see Ashwin batting. I don't want to
But
see Ashwin
Ashwin has won
batting. I
twice,
want
2 matches when he's promoted, and you're still saying
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that too really
only
well.
one
He
match.
scored runs at good pace as well.
He has won only one match, actually, not
Hey,
two
but yeah,
matches.
people can have beliefs against the stat. Just say I feel कि Josh Butler के लिए Shami is the most dangerous thing, but the stat says Rashid Khan. So yeah, people can have different beliefs.
Yeah. Shami has been very good in the power play, and
He has
GT
the
is the
best seam
most success.
position, Shami.
Yeah, I don't think that matters a
Shami.
lot in T20, but still, I would give credit to Shami. Like, yeah, power play mein Gujarat Titans have been the most successful team, and they have managed to pick wickets, most number of wickets in the power play actually.
Yeah.
And but on the other hand, I would just like to say another contrast in both the teams is that Rajasthan have hit most number of sixes in this IPL, and Gujarat have hit the lowest number of sixes in this IPL. But the most number of fours have been hit by Gujarat. So that
Wow,
shows
that's
that
nice.
the risk. Now, if you see that, what
Interesting.
does we interpret from that stat is Gujarat play a lot of risk-free cricket, which is very important in a pressure game like a final. So I think, yeah, Gujarat playing that risk-free brand of cricket where they don't go for big hits, and especially on a ground like Ahmedabad, going for boundaries, that counts a lot. And obviously, Vridhiman Saha will be very crucial, I think, because he has had a final 100 in 2014,
For
and
KKR.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
not for
I was
KKR, it was actually for Punjab, and he lost that
against
final. So
KKR.
he will look to make amends for that. So that's going to be interesting, guys. And
Yeah.
I
That's
as an RR
a very
fan,
interesting stat about the lowest sixes, because actually, if you think about it, Hardik Pandya was known to be a six hitter, but he has completely changed his game this IPL.
His game has changed. His
it's
position has
because his
changed,
role
right?
has
He's now
changed.
playing an anchor at
Position has
number
changed.
4. Yeah.
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 Hopefully,
Yes.
both team also have a 150 kph bowler tomorrow. Like Rajasthan is Prasidh, and if GT plays Loki, then again you can mark man to man. So
They have Alzari anyway, and I think Yash Dayal and Obed McCoy are also going to be very critical with their left arm angle. That is something that troubles a lot of batsmen. So we'll have to see what they bring to the table. And there is one good matchup for Rashid Khan, that is Hitmire. Hitmire is actually scored well against Rashid Khan. He's the only batsman in RR lineup who has scored above 100 strike rate against Rashid Khan. So I would like to see Hitmire get promoted before Padikkal, or
he's
I
due
would
for
like
a
to see
knock.
some experiment. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't see any
By the
changes
way,
in the lineup now.
yeah,
By
I
the
don't
way,
see anything
guys, where is
in either of your
Abhinav
lineups as
Manohar?
well.
Abhinav Manohar actually played very well against RR the first time they met, and he has been dropped. But Sai Kishore has been so good. I mean, since Sai Kishore came to the Gujarat Titans lineup, they have never conceded over 7 in the middle overs, and they have dominated the middle overs with the ball. So Sai Kishore has been just excellent in this tournament since he came.
Yeah, Abhinav Manohar can't find a place because Wade is playing well and so is Shai Kishore. So yeah, what was Kunal saying?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, no changes at all expected today. And yeah.
Anyways, so between
No
these
point
two
in
teams,
no point in
Rashid Khan
bringing
is the
in
most.
क्या नाम है
Sorry,
उसका? No
sorry?
point bringing in no point in bringing in Rajas क्या बोलते हैं यार क्या नाम था उसका? The New Zealand all-rounder.
RBD.
Jimmy Neesham, I would like to see.
Jimmy Neesham, yeah.
I would like to see
Yeah,
Jimmy Neesham in the
Yeah, I'll
finals.
say no
man.
point in bringing him now in a final. No, it's better to go with Hitmire.
Yeah, I
Today
guess they
it's
will
more
go.
of
I guess there
today
will be
it's
no
more about a
changes.
game. Yeah, today it's going to be a game of more about being a game of nerves than being like a better batsman or a better bowler. So
Yeah,
let's
true.
see.
ऐसे तो मैं वेड का फैन नहीं हूँ ज्यादा, बट वेड का वो रुतबा है कि फाइनल्स में ऐसे अच्छा खेलता है, तो आई वांट वेड, बट मैं भी बोल सकता था कि वेड की जगह गुरबाज को खिला दो सडनली. उसको एक भी मैच
By
नहीं
Jimmy
दिया.
Neesham actually gives them a sixth bowler option, which RR don't have. RR only have 5 bowlers. That has been the big problem. If one bowler has a bad day, you have no one except Riyan Parag to go to.
Parag.
But
Parag.
but
Yeah.
but Gujarat have Hardik Pandya as the sixth bowler. imagine Hardik Pandya is the sixth bowler for Gujarat, and you also have other options which
Sai
have not
Kishore
been
is raw,
explored.
man. I mean, I'm worried if Butler is playing, तो Sai Kishore can give you that 25 run over. तो थोड़ा risk तो रहता है. But Rajasthan के all five bowlers are legend. Trent, Bolt, Ashwin. So you know you have that advantage.
You can't call Obed McCoy a legend. So yeah, but he's
I
been
can.
good.
So between these
Prasidh
two
Krish-
teams, Rashid Khan has the best economy, but the best batting, the bowling average and best bowling strike rate, both avoid McCoy. उसका record है.
But it is his first season, and still he has played very
60
less
matches
games
खेले,
even
but
in this season.
Very,
90 का average
very,
and 12
yeah.
का bowling strike rate है. So
But yeah,
he's
let's hope for a good final, guys, and we'll be watching on, and probably we'll have a meet post the final or between the final. It's going to be fun. Rajasthan and Gujarat. See you guys in some time. Bye.
bye guys.
Bye.